I have made a lot of iRacing schemes over the past year and a half. So I'll be taking a look at my next gen schemes today. The cool, the crazy, and the downright questionable. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of these schemes. First scheme we have here is my 2023 4th of July scheme. So something that happened around this time was the Garage 56 24-hour Le Mans thing. So I put a what the F is a kilometer on the back, and yeah, I plastered a bunch of eagles on the side. So yeah, we got Gutsy Aiden for the hood sponsor, and this is probably one of my favorite schemes. So next up we have my 400 subscribers special scheme, and yeah, I think it's pretty clean. We got Shoya on the side. We also got a picture of Shoya on the hood because I love A Silent Voice, greatest movie and greatest manga. But yeah, this scheme actually gives me PTSD from my last race, or one of my last races in our night in America, because there was just a whole lot of controversy with it. So yeah, I haven't really returned ever since. Speaking of A Silent Voice, that's where our next scheme is. So this is probably one of my favorite schemes. I ran this for probably the longest time. But yeah, so something cool is we have Shoko on one side, we have Shoyo on this side, and somebody said that it looks like he's covering his ears because how loud the car is, so I'm gonna just roll with that joke. But it's not like it can affect Shoko or anything. It's not like she's deaf or anything. But I like the hood on this one. I actually changed it on the last one, and it was just a normal movie poster originally, but I thought that this one would look a lot better. And yeah, we have our Trust God decals on the back. Also, it's like pink on one side, blue on the other side. Next up, we have the Shawnee Boy Big Yoshi car, and honestly, this thing is complete dog shit. It's just boring. I hate it. That's all I gotta say about it. Next up, we have one of my classic schemes. I call this one Black Ice. So yeah, it's another Silent Voice car, which honestly that doesn't blend in well. But this is actually a recreation of my NASCAR 15 Victory Edition car. So yeah, honestly I should probably remake it because it just looks outdated. Just looks pretty bland. Nothing really matches on it. So next up we have my Bumblebee car, which I think I made it around Halloween of last year. It was in my one of my last In Our Night in America starts at Phoenix, and I think I was just thinking, okay, it would be cool to kind of make like my car look like it has a costume on, and I put a Trust God sticker on the hood because I didn't know what else would blend in with the hood, and I've been wanting to put that on one of my cars. So yeah, I like it. So here's a car of one of my favorite YouTubers, Camelot331, or if you know Cody Dennison from Arca, then yeah, you should recognize this car. So it's his frog car, but it's unfinished. I have to fix some of the mapping on there overall, and then I have to add some decals to it. But yeah, I'm not that happy with the way it's coming out so far. So if I could figure it out, then it would actually be a really cool scheme to make. So this next car is a bit questionable, but it has a pretty interesting backstory, and that's the cock oil car. So my friend, let's just call him I. He has a relative who does racing in real life, and his sponsor is cock oil. And I just drew a bunch of sexual logos on the side because why not? And the your hole is my goal is on the back because I saw that on a truck on my first day of work. But yeah, I have a 87 version of this car, which I used to run a Moon car because it just matches the vibe perfectly. So yeah, it's just pretty questionable. Next up we have the Duolingo car, which is kind of the same thing as the Big Yoshi car. It's kind of just bland being one color, but I think this one's a lot cleaner. And we have a bunch of stupid stickers on the back. You break your streak, I break your legs, baby. So yeah, pretty basic, I guess. Babe, wake up! EDP returned to YouTube again. Yep, that's right, the Crimson Cupcake's back, and he has a new ride to go along with his shenanigans. And this one is just pretty stupid. So yeah, Eagle Cupcakes, the Eagle logos on the side, DeVita Kidney Care because it's dialysis, and yeah, Club Penguin because he probably plays that. But yeah, it's just pretty basic. So this is my LE Productions 49 paint scheme contest car. So yeah, we got the EP logo. We just have a bunch of like scratches, I guess. I don't know how to describe that look. And it's ruined by the Feet Finder logo on the back, which, yeah, of course, if you've seen his streams with the paint schemes, then you should know. But more to come on that. Next up, we have a scheme that Ellie actually reviewed, and I forgot to change the number on it. So this is my face car, which is supposed to be a parody of the Corey LaJoie face car. So we have a Dr. Squatch logo, Manscaped. I had to change the color so it wouldn't blend in too much. And yeah, I just took a picture from like 2022 and just plastered it on the hood of the car. So yeah, it's pretty funny, I guess. Now returning to Feet Finder, we have this monstrosity. And this one has a bit of a backstory. So this was kind of made from one of my friends, let's just call her B. And she just made a bunch of jokes about Feet Finder, I guess. And I'm like, what if I made a Feet Finder car? And she's like, dude, you should do it. So yeah, this became a reality. And I usually use it to go trolling in Carb Cup. I'll just wreck one of my friends, but I haven't been online with them for like a year. So yeah, pretty sad. So this is another monstrosity of a car, and I think I made Ellie lose his sanity with this one. He said I needed help. Yeah, I probably do. We got Ricky Bobby and John Sherrard on the hood. We got NASCAR Sucks, Bump My Behind. This was based off of a pickup cup truck I saw, so yeah. So this is the last stupid scheme for a little while, and this one kind of dates back to 2021 when Denny Hamlin was being a crybaby little bitch ass at Martinsville. So yeah, my friend I and let's just call my racing friend K, none of us, we do not like Denny Hamlin because he's a bitch. And I made this one for Bristol because I was kind of pissed at FedEx because I had a desk that was supposed to come and they just kept on delaying it. So yeah, insult to injury, Denny Hamlin ended up winning that freaking race, so yeah, I was pissed about that. Speaking of my racing friend Kay, we have her car, which I made for her probably like 6 months ago or something, and I was kind of confused on how to make it because she said she wanted like purple, light blue, and a black, and I was originally going to do a gradient with all those colors, and then I'm like, that wouldn't look good, so I decided to put black stars on it and kind of make it look like it's fading from night to day on the back. And yeah, I don't think her car likes me a lot. Either that or she's supposed to be the one driving it. Let's cut to the montage. Next up, we have my car, the Klondike car, or the Klondike bar. I don't know, people call it that. But yeah, so the little joke, I guess, is I'm the ice cream man. So kind of like a parody of Kyle Busch's Candyman. So yeah, I think this thing came out pretty clean. I love the gradient on the back. I love the tinfoil look. Yeah, there's a little bit of ice cream in the middle, and then it just cuts through the tinfoil, and then right like above the tinfoil layer is the actual Klondike. And yeah, on the back it says, "What would you do for a Klondike car?" Which one of my friends said that they would sell their children for one. So very valid, I guess. Here we have one of my favorite cars, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe car, and there's a few things to discuss here. First things first is the hood, which is supposed to have a gradient color kind of like the 8 in the logo, and it's also like a wavy carbon fiber pattern, kind of like the intro of the Mario Kart 8, and the side is pretty cool. It's like Bowser and Mario, they're basically hitting each other, like they're knocking each other off the track, which is pretty much the wheel. So yeah, they're knocking each other into the wheel. And on the back, we have another, pretty much a copy of the hood, where it's just the same colors, carbon fiber. And yeah, the side, just gradient, nothing else. Next up, another Mario Kart car, and probably the best Mario Kart game, and probably my favorite video game of all time, Mario Kart Wii. And this is actually the first video game I ever played, and it's kind of basic compared to the Mario Kart 8 car, but it's still pretty cool. We got this stupid ass little lightning cloud. I freaking hate this item so much. I don't know whose bitch ass decided to add that in the game, but yeah, something I do with a lot of these cars is I'll put one character on the side and then another character on the other side. So yeah, kind of basic compared to the Mario Kart 8 one, but still pretty cool. Next up, we have another weird, questionable car. And yes, it's another Fee Finder car, but this one is for Michael Moots. Yep, that spazzy YouTuber. And he saw it. He does not like it. There's actually two versions, a Gen 7, which is this one, and a Gen 6, which was actually in that little video I made a while ago. And yeah, he saw this one in an actual race, and he was questioning his sanity. So yeah, it's just pretty stupid, I guess. Next up is my first next-gen paint scheme, my Hero Academia car, which the colors are pretty nice, but honestly could use an upgrade. But I don't really care about MHA anymore, so whatever, especially after that dog shit ending. So yeah, nothing too special here. So next up we have a Nutella and Go car, which I made like 2 months ago after I went karting with my friend Kay. And yeah, we had some snacks afterwards. She had some Nutella sticks and I had some freaking cheese and cream. So yeah, I just thought of making this car. This is the second version though. The original version is complete dog shit. I hate it. But I think this one's a lot cleaner. I love the bumper. I love how it actually lines up perfectly. I love the gradient. So we have a pretty controversial car, I guess. I don't know, it's pretty dark humor. So, the Titanic 2 Ocean Gate car, which I think you should already know. So, we have Ocean Gate logos on it. Vessel may implode on track because I like to downshift it first and blow my engine. We have a crumpled can because why not? Yeah, kind of basic. Oh yeah, we have a Shoya sticker because I throw that on a lot of my cars for some reason. But it's based off the actual submersible design or color scheme, so pretty basic. Here we have an Oppenheimer car, which I did not know what to do with this one. I like the color scheme. I love the black, the orange. I didn't know what to do with the side, but I love the Universal logo. The joke with this car, I guess, is you can nuke the whole field with it. But that's pretty much ARCA or street stocks because people don't know how to drive in those series. But what do you expect, the rookies? Over here we have my Oreo car, which is like my pre-Klondike car era car. And yeah, it's a pretty basic concept. Milk is coming off the front bumper, splashes onto the cookies on the side. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, we have a Shoya sticker on the back again. You'll see a little bit of him. Yeah, it's just pretty basic, I guess. Pretty cool though. Next up, we have a Sunny D car, which is kind of basic, but even more basic than the Oreo. It's just like Sunny D on the hood, then it's just a flame on the side, and the back of it. Another Shoya image. So yeah, pretty much the same thing, but a little more bland. Cool colors though. One of my favorite early day iRacing schemes, my Universal Technical Institute car. The sides feel kind of bland but still cool. The front bumper, I love it. The hood is alright. I love how the roof and the hood blend together though, so it's just like black on the top, and the rest of the car is pretty much white, red, and blue, and then the back is black, but yeah, pretty much that. And last but not least, my YouTube car. Not the 400 subscriber one, screw that car, but this one is a lot cleaner. It's like a galaxy theme. The Ragerholic logo actually is using the iRacing font. I love the gradient I put on the back. I took that from the Mario Kart car. We have Shoya on there, 3 of them, because why not? Because I am addicted to that movie, and yeah, pretty cool, I guess. But that's all the schemes, so hope you enjoyed this video, and comment if I should do a part 2, or if it does well, I'll probably do my Xfinity cars or the rest of my schemes. So yeah, y'all take care.